Well, that may be part of the answer to this next question that we have, which is, how do I deal with people that don't work well with other people?
In so many of the teams, there is at least one, if not more, team members that are really, really struggling to work well with others. And sometimes they would be very valuable in a lot of other ways. A lot of times what happens is that the team agrees amongst themselves that that person is the problem. And that really isolates that person, and they feel very attacked and very alone and very judged. And so it becomes harder and harder and harder to work with them. My recommendation would be to connect to the difficult person, to put it in your mind that there are no difficult people, there are different interactions. And right now there's a very negative interaction happening with that person. How would you feel if you were the one that was isolated and judged and that would struggle to work with everybody else? We never know what those people are going through. When we see situations like these happening, let's say in a school setting, we always tell our kids, don't do anything negative, make sure you connect, make sure you're kind to other people. But sometimes as adults, we forget to do that very same thing. So these days more than ever, it's so important to reach out to people that are struggling rather than judge them for struggling, because sometimes that struggling comes across as somebody who's being aggressive, somebody who's not being nice, somebody who says or does things that they shouldn't say or do, not because they are mean or impossible or difficult, but just because they are hurting. And that pain sometimes comes out in unfavorable ways. So when you're looking at someone that says something mean to you on the road or says something mean to you at work, look at them as somebody who is hurting. And so how do you handle someone who's hurting? You don't judge them, you reach out. That's how you change the dynamics.